I'll be sure to catch your show tonight.
Hey, that's great, you will.
Yeah.
Is that serious or pretend?
Yeah, no, serious. I already put all this shit on, you know. I might as well enjoy my freedom a little bit, you know. Did you recognize it?
No, not at all.
So a while ago I reviewed the terrible mob movie This Thing of Ours, which starred a lot of guys from The Sopranos like Vincent Pastore and Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. A lot of you guys enjoyed the review and I got a lot of recommendations for other lesser seen mob films I should try out. And I thought, you know what, this could actually make for a cool new series on the channel, checking out more obscure, often terrible mob flicks that star actors who are known for being in things like The Sopranos.
I'm having a fucking epiphany! I don't deserve this, but thank you. Thank you!
So if you want to see more videos like this and you've got recommendations for what I should watch, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And while you're there, subscribe to the channel and consider becoming a patron or channel member. One film I recently came across was a seemingly very obscure movie called Meet the Mobsters. Like This Thing of Ours, what drew me to it was a cast full of Sopranos actors. In fact, it was released in 2005, so it was actually being made during the run of The Sopranos. Directed by Larry Blamire, known for films like The Trail of the Screaming Forehead. The main character is played by John Fiore, who played Gigi on the show. I always liked Gigi. I thought he really looked the part as a gangster, and it was a shame he was killed off so early. Funnily enough, I remember coming close to interviewing him on the channel some time ago. He seemed enthusiastic at the idea, but then went dead quiet. My theory, and the timeline lines up for this, is that Fiore was open to it, but a movie he starred in, Coda, won Best Picture at the Oscars, and subsequently his star power shot up and he started doing paid interviews with reputed outlets. So no time for my lowly YouTube channel. Oh well. Anyway, there's a great shame in everything that surrounds this film, because you'd think the movie comes off as really cheap and bottom of the barrel. I mean, it looks like it did have a DVD release, but the entire movie is available on YouTube, on Fiore's own YouTube channel, and this is the thumbnail, which looks like a behind-the-scene interview. And what is this supposed to be? This is apparently the poster for the film. It's the title image for the film's IMDb page anyway. The film doesn't even have 300 votes on the side. It just seems really obscure and invisible all around. And I'll tell you why it's a shame. It's a shame because Meet the Mobsters is a pretty decent film. I didn't think it was bad at all. The Sopranos cast factor plays a big part, but even aside from that, it's a fun film. If they added a few scenes and polished it up a bit, I would not mind at all coming across this movie on Netflix or something. So Meet the Mobsters is a comedy. It's a mob film in the same sense that Analyze This is a mob film, where you have a normal guy trapped in a world of greaseballs played by well-known mob actors. Fiore plays lounge singer Johnny Slade, and in the opening scene, Sopranos fans will get a rush of nostalgia as Fiore's story is being introduced by some familiar faces.
How come he never made it big?
Oh, he made it big, all right. But just not in the usual way.
Let's just say he did it his way.
You fucking guys are breaking my balls.
We're not busting your balls.
Now sit back, relax, and I'm going to tell you one of the greatest stories you're ever going to hear.
Seeing Steve Schirripa and Joseph Ganascoli on the same table was quite something. Apparently these two guys hate each other in real life, as I talked about in another video. So in this movie, Johnny Slade is a down-on-his-luck lounge singer who's given an opportunity by his manager to meet a mystery man for work. Early on, I was starting to get the feeling that I was going to be irritated by the film. There were some amateur mistakes, like the camera is out of focus throughout this scene where Johnny and his manager discuss his future. It's not an uncommon thing in the film. Whenever there's a lot of movement from the characters and the cameras being handheld, two scenes in particular come to mind, the cameraman really struggled to keep things in focus. Then Johnny goes to meet this mystery man and I'm like, why is this shot in what looks like an abandoned school after a shooting? Why did they use this cliché door sound effect? Why is this guy in a broom cupboard? Wait. Oh, is that Johnny Sack? They must have had free tokens in the tunnel. And from here, my eyes and ears kind of perked up and I was quite invested in the film. Sopranos fans who want to see more of Johnny Sack will have a good time. He had quite a few scenes from his broom cupboard. I mean, Vincent Cortella is literally playing Johnny Sack. Here are some highlights.
I expect you to do a good job and sing every word clearly.
Clearly? Oh, yeah. My diction's impeccable.
You what? It's very important that the audience understands every word. They have to get all the lyrics, as you people call them. I find lyrics very important, don't you?
I'm there for you, baby.
You what?
I'm there for you, baby. Not always, not once.
Don't sing to me. Don't ever sing to me.
Okay, Mr. Cement.
I will not stand for a man singing to me.
It won't happen again.
There's something very disturbing about it.
But if I only can know what it means.
You think I really give a fuck whether you know what it means or not? Just sing it!
Mr. Samantha, have you ever written songs before?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Everybody in my family sang beautiful. Beautiful voices.
That's really nice.
It was nauseating.
For Christ's sake, would you come to bed and shut that fucking thing off?
Shut the fuck up. It's the 39 Steps. It's fucking Hitchcock, for Christ's sake.
Hitchcock? Like Psycho?
This is from his British period, you fucking dim-witted twat.
Oh, you'd never hear him talk to Ginny Sack like that. You even get a chance to hear Kurotola have a go at singing.
Just listen. Four winds scattered to the four winds. Where the fates will take me, where do I belong?
As you may have guessed from the clips, this is not a serious film, of course, and it's nice to see these actors do a kind of low-key comedic film where they're not taking themselves too seriously, even though they're all pretty much in their prime here. Kurotola especially. He comes across as a really angry guy these days. Fans have reported less than great interactions, but from this movie he comes across as a guy willing to poke fun at himself and have a laugh.
I mean, what can I say? The ability to laugh at ourselves. You know, humor is, What's your problem with humor? I mean, is there something between humor and you? Some kind of like bad blood or something? Was your mother run over by a comedian or something like that?
Fiore was an excellent lead. He's great as this hapless singer caught in this world of the mob. His comedic timing and facial expressions were great, and if this was really him singing in the film, which I think it was, he was great at that too. So Johnny sings the song in the club that the gangster wants him to sing. The lyrics are kind of weird, cryptic. He later reads something in the papers that a mobster was killed. Again, he's given a new song, maybe about an elephant needing a new trunk, and the next morning he reads that a gangster who had the nickname Elephant was found dead in a trunk, and he realizes that this mobster, who it turns out is on the run from the law and in hiding, is using Johnny to send messages to his crew who are sitting in the audience. He's having hits carried out and there's no way to trace it back to him.
Samantha is using me to send instructions to his fucking guys.
Johnny is of course aghast, tries his best to get out of it, but his efforts are thwarted. Things are complicated when a rival faction forces Johnny to sing a song for them. The feds at one point make Johnny sing a song to confuse the orders being given to the gangster's crew, and at one point Johnny himself uses his song to get rid of an annoying rival. So that's the general gist of it. It's fairly slapstick, but the actors give it good energy, and it's a genuinely well-constructed film with a good narrative, solid writing, sharp editing, aside from a few clunky work print feeling moments, well thought out gags that run throughout the course of the film, and anchored by Fiore giving a great performance. You know how I said this thing of ours had long drawn out scenes with no sense of editing? Here it's the opposite. Scenes flow really well together. One scene might be a character setting up a gag and then it cuts at the perfect timing to the punchline. Things like that where you can tell where there is genuine talent behind this film. I don't know if this is supposed to be a homage to the Sopranos or something, but Ganascoli plays two characters here again for some reason. Either way, it clearly looks like Vito's on his blood pressure medication again.
Slade, Abner Honeycutt, star inside. You are very funny.
I'm not really funny.
You are so funny.
I'm not really so very funny, to tell you the truth. I'm just,
And perhaps we could spend some time alone, maybe after a show, a one-on-one, a very in-depth interview.
Excuse me, why don't you call my manager, Jerry Kaminsky, and maybe we can set something up.
Who?
Jerry Kaminsky.
Mr. Slade, do you like lingonberries?
Sure.
I'll bake some muffins.
That's nice.
Okay, I'll call.
So all in all, it's a very decent comedy in which supporting actors from The Sopranos get to have a bit of fun. Like I said, a bit of polishing up, maybe give it a stronger ending, and I think you've got a solid little silly film here. I don't know what the history of the film's release is, but it looks like it's just been dumped online, and there's a lot worse out there that got theatrical releases, let alone being part of a streaming catalogue, which it doesn't seem this film is. So have you seen Meet the Mobsters? What did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments section below. Tell me what you want me to watch next. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.